Wait! Before we start, do you want a bundle of 30 printable Italian PDF cheat sheets? Teaching you words and phrases for conversations for free? Then click the link in the description and sign up for a free lifetime account to get access.
Hello everyone, welcome back to ItalianPod101.com. My name is Daisy, mi chiamo Daisy, and in this video we're going to address a question that is often asked. Is Italy safe? L'Italia è sicura? L'Italia è sicura? Sicuro is the word for safe, also sure, actually. Italy is generally considered a safe destination, but of course you have to be aware of your surroundings and some issues. First of all, let's address the one that is mostly discussed, pickpocketing, borseggiamenti. People that do pickpocketing are called borseggiatori, or borseggiatrici if they're female. Of course, this issue is spread especially in big cities, right? And touristic spots. So like Venice or Florence, Rome too. It's basically where people gather. In fact, it's especially in markets and on transportation. I get people asking if it's safe to travel in Italy with gold on you, and I'm like, no one is gonna cut your finger to get your ring. Not anymore. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, that's safe. But again, if I can suggest you something, that's to be aware of where you are. That would be an advice for every country actually in the world. So use bags that have a zip so that you can properly close them. Also be aware of backpacks too, because I heard some people whose backpack was cut at the bottom, so they didn't even notice, and they could just take things from the inside without having to open it. So keep it in the front if you can. Also, that's good manners on public transportation, so two birds with a stone. Keep your bags close to you, and if you cannot, if you're on a train, for example, keep an eye on them, especially if you want to relax and sleep on the train. Maybe you want to have them maybe your arm wrapped inside while you sleep, or just lean on them, just, to be safe. And in general, I would say get a bit suspicious when people are too close to you, especially after the pandemic. You have to leave one step on escalators, or anyway, you don't really have people on you. So if that happens, maybe check your belongings. Also for men, I know this is hard to do, but maybe you want to have your wallet in front and not behind, so it's not easy to take it, right? But in general, I would say that it's not an extreme situation, so you can also relax a bit. You may also want, though, to be aware of scams. That's truffe. In some cities, I've heard reports of fake guides or unlicensed taxi drivers, and they're gonna pretend that the POS, so the POS, the one where you pay by card, is not available because there's no internet connection and such, and they just ask you for cash. So that probably is a hint that gives away that may not be proper. Also, always ask for your receipt, which is called scontrino or ricevuta. Just say, posso avere lo scontrino? Can I have the receipt? Can I have la ricevuta? Posso avere la ricevuta? Because technically you're also liable for not asking for that, because the police, financial police, could ask you too when you exit a shop, where's the receipt and why didn't you ask for it? So you can also be liable for that, not only the shop. So yeah, ask for that, because otherwise it's they're not paying taxes on what you just paid. When buying tickets or again tours, try to book online if you manage, so you don't have surprises, as in you don't have the people standing there trying to sell you stuff and you don't know if it's proper or not. Quick tip here, also ask for the menu in Italian at restaurants, because sometimes they may have different prices, just in case. So you can also use it as an excuse to be learning Italian, right? You can be like, oh, no, il menù in italiano, please. Il menù in italiano, per favore. And just say that you're learning Italian too, if they ask why, even though they shouldn't. So you can also check that prices are correct. Also check for coperto, which is service charge. It shouldn't be more than some euros, so just check before so that when you see the receipt, you can be like, what is this? Also, some people may stop you down the street just to ask you simple questions, apparently, that are just a way to stop you and then ask you to buy stuff. Even people may just put that on your like bracelets on your wrist and then ask you for money, or be like, which is the last book that you've read? And then they try to sell you stuff, or do you want a postcard? Stuff like that. Just answer, no grazie. No, thank you. No grazie will save you most of the times, and you're still polite. Also, don't get tricked. Some people may say that it's for charity. You should ask for a badge or anyway something like official, and they should have a stall, if anything, not just like being walking down the street, right? So don't be scammed. Also, at train ticket machines, I've heard of people being helped by someone and then being asked money for that help. Of course, I'm not saying like it's a businessman or a businesswoman that is behind you and just really want to be done quickly, so they're just helping you because they want to go away. No, but like people stalling there and maybe being around for a bit, like checking you from afar and then coming close. Those people, no, just say, I'll do that myself. Or you can always say, no moneta. I don't have coins. No moneta. Also, you may know it already, but a lot of people are selling fake brands objects. Not even at a market, they just put down their things and they're like, here you go. That happens also at night, actually, especially at night in big cities like Naples, or like where they roam to, or where there is the seaside, you know, where you do the walk there too. They may not be licensed, and even if they are, things may not be really branded. And with may, I say they probably aren't. It's up to you, just be aware of that. Lastly, about scams, if you do rent a car, please don't get out of the car like without really thinking about it. What I mean is that there have been reports of people pretending they have an emergency and stopping cars to ask for help and then robbing them. And also, like, if you get something on your window, like a fruit or even an egg, and you may want to get out to have that clean, don't do that, because there may be people ambushed somewhere. I mean, that's just like the worst case scenario, of course, but you know, just in case, again. Also, if you see a flat tire when you go back to the car, maybe in an isolated space, let's say at the parking lot, don't leave your bags inside and then check what happens. Keep your belongings to you, because it may be possible that someone is waiting for you to put your things inside the car and then will just come running, grab that and run away, and they were responsible for your flat tire. So yeah, those kind of things are stories that we hear a lot. So I just want you to be, I don't want to say prepared, because it's not like it happens every day, but just have that in the back of your mind and always keep things close to you. If anything happens though, you want to be able to say aiuto, many vowels here, aiuto, help, or al ladro, so that's a thief. Ladro is thief. If something like that happens, you have to call polizia or carabinieri, and you can just dial 112, 112, 112 also, which is the general number for emergencies in Europe, right? And that was about bad people. But now let's talk about bad weather conditions, or anyway, like natural disasters. They're not super frequent in Italy, but still they may happen. In fact, in particular in the north, you may have alluvioni, floods, like when it rains a lot, together with some tempesta di ghiaccio. Ghiaccio is ice, and tempesta is storm. So grandine, hail, grandine, it's hailing, sta grandinando. Around the center of Italy, you may have some episodes of terremoti, earthquakes, terra, earthquakes, moto, movement. And that may lead to frane, so when rocks fall down the mountain. While in the south, especially in islands like Sicily with Mount Etna, or in Campania, next to Naples with Mount Vesuvio, you may have a volcano erupting, so eruzione vulcanica. And sometimes, if it's summer and it's very dry, incendi, fires, incendi. Anyway, we also have the government emergency system that sends a message to people in that area, so you should get it anyway, even though you don't have an Italian number. It goes by geographic areas, so you should be inside that range as long as you're there. And it's written in both Italian and English. So that's something good. Another point that is worth mentioning is health conditions in general. At the pharmacy, farmacia, you can also get some medicines without prescriptions. They will be glad to help with medicinali da banco, so counter medicines, meaning that you don't need prescriptions. You can just say cerco, I'm looking for, qualcosa per, I'm looking for something for, febbre, fever, a cold, raffreddore, or mal di, pain, somewhere, mal di schiena, back pain, or mal di gola, throat ache. If you feel like you have a sanitary emergency, then you can call 118, 118, l'ambulanza, the ambulance. Also in Italy, facilities are free, so if you do have an emergency, it doesn't matter if you're an Italian citizen or not, they will treat you. So rest assured, but that being said, it's always better to travel with a proper insurance. All these tips and things I talked about may even be too much, like exaggerating, but it's just to put you all at ease. It's better to be prepared for everything. I hope this video was helpful. Please let me know in the comments if you have some more concerns. And just enjoy coming to Italy. Remember that you can sign up for a free lifetime account on italianpod101.com and learn Italian in the fastest, easiest and most fun way possible. I see you soon. Ci vediamo presto. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.
Now that you're finished with this lesson, don't forget, as a free bonus, you get over 30 conversation cheat sheets, but only if you sign up via the link in the description. You'll learn how to have flowing conversations and how to answer the most common questions. You can also print out these colorful cheat sheets to keep as physical study material. So don't miss out on this free gift. Click the link in the description and sign up for a free lifetime account to get your PDF cheat sheets.